Hey, look, if we get in and out quick, won't be no worries. You and
the representation is amazing. Boom. TV starts off with the, obviously it's some niggas outside being oppressed. You know, it's what black news looked like in the 90s type
and come into.
Look at that. That's a prison, chat. That's a prison. They planning on breaking in a prison and breaking Killmonger's mama out. Y'all don't even know that. Killmonger's mama was in prison on some Black Panther shit. And his daddy trying to break her out. Mind you, his dad from Wakanda. N'Jobu, he from Wakanda. He came down here on a mission, you feel me? But on this mission, he fell in love with Killmonger's mom, had a baby, stayed down there. I think they didn't really imply if he was moving, because Killmonger looked like, what, 7, 8 in this scene? They didn't imply if N'Jobu was coming back and forth type shit, but either way, you here longer than you should. Even if you're not here longer than you should be, because I don't know if he was moving back and forth or if he was there for some years. Either way, you forgetting the plot. You missing the whole plot. You done got yourself into some nigga shit. He got himself into some nigga shit.
In the west, come around the corner, land right here. Me and the twins pulling up right here. We're leaving this car behind, okay? We're coming.
Senses that them niggas is at the door. Hold on, I know this feeling.
Hide the straps.
Hide the straps. Looking at his son outside playing b-ball.
Yeah. Is it the feds?
No.
Banging on the door. Straps out. Check the door, who it is. Hold on.
These two Grace Jones-looking chicks. They own Spears.
Open it.
You serious?
They won't knock again.
Nah, they gonna keep it down. Ain't no vampires. We walking in. We ain't gotta ask. We ain't gotta ask.
Ungabani.
Prince N'Jobu, son of Azuri.
Zimona kalise kum ukupa unguye, lomtu oti unguye.
Kumkani.
Leave us.
This is James.
Leave us.
I trust him with my life. He stays. With your permission, King
Trust him
T'Chaka.
with my life.
As you wish. At ease.
Thought he met a brother downtown in Oakland, thinking that's his. Nah, they ain't your homeboy.
Sondela mdagamam.
Fake
Let me
smiling
see
at
how
his
you are
face.
holding up.
Fake smiling. Let me see how you're holding up. Looking around like, okay, it's not Wakanda, but it's alright.
You look strong.
Glory to Bastime and good health.
Okay, so he probably ain't seen him in some time.
How was home?
Not good.
Not so good. Ndagwet. There has been an attack. This man, Ulysses Claw, stole a quarter-ton of vibranium from us and triggered the bomb at the border to escape. Many lives were lost. He knew where we hid the vibranium and how to strike.
This nigga was, bro, Killmonger worked with the dude that worked with his dad. So it was like, what's his name? Ulysses Claw, he be working with all the niggas.
He had someone on the inside.
You know what? I wonder how much was this nigga telling Killmonger? Because I wonder if Killmonger knew that bro worked. Did they say something like that? Did they mention Killmonger knowing that Claw worked with his dad? I know he had to have known.
Why are you here?
He knew because okay, hell yeah, he knew because Claw got into Wakanda, so he thinking, okay, if you know how to get in Wakanda, that yeah, type shit.
Because I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me why you betrayed Wakanda.
I did no such thing.
Lying at nigga.
Zichaza umxelele bangubani.
Zuri, Sanabado.
Slime. Niggas in 2018 was doing this all day.
James. James, you lied to me.
Leave him.
You were Wakandan this whole time. How could you lie to me
Stand.
like...
Sound like my uncles when they get to arguing.
Down. Did you think that you were the only spy we sent here?
Gang, y'all don't even know, bro. Bro went to America as a spy. The friend that he met over there was a spy on him because they must have been got word that hey, he acting real suspect in America right now. We got it. Like, what is he doing over there? What is he doing down there? Sent a spy on his ass. Yeah, he been acting off this whole time. How long you want me to keep rocking with him? Okay, keep acting like I'm his homeboy. Okay, when the time is right, type shit. The time is now. You knew where that shit was.
I observed for as long as I could. Their leaders have been assassinated. Communities flooded with drugs and weapons. They are overly policed and incarcerated.
Bro, this nigga came down to America as an African. Because a lot of this is going to get deep, chat. It's going to get deep. I'm Nigerian too, so I know what I'm talking about. The disdain between... This movie gets deeper every time you watch it. The disdain between Africans and African Americans, you feel me? It's terrible. A lot of because there's negatives on both sides. Africans be tripping, Black Americans be tripping on each other type shit. But he came to America. He came to the hood as a dude from Africa. Not how a lot of Africans come down and view Americans on some, oh, these niggas lazy. These niggas, y'all had all these years of yeah, you guys were oppressed and shit, but that, you feel me? Y'all got all these opportunities. Cause y'all gotta remember, America is the land of the free. You feel me? To everybody else outside of America, the plan growing up is to get to America, bro, because they got better conditions than we do here in some parts of the world. I'm not saying America's better than everywhere, but in some parts of the world, like in Africa, you feel me? The whole thing, I'm telling y'all what I know. The whole thing is, man, you gonna read, train, get older, go to university, either in Europe or like London or in America, you feel me? But at some point, you gonna move to America so you can have a better way of living over there. It's way better than it is over here in Nigeria, for the most part. Because in Nigeria, it's either you got money or you don't. You feel me? England is kind of the same way. A lot of Africans go over to England on literally the same type of timing. You feel me? For him to come to the hood and not look at at Black Americans as lesser, to look at them as like, because a lot of Africans, they come down here and they don't realize, they just see the product of violence and the hood and the ghetto, but they not what Njobu is getting. What he's getting right is that he's looking from it from a different angle. He's looking from it of like, damn, y'all niggas been oppressed since damn near the beginning of time. You feel me? Because we sent you over there, mind you, not Njobu and Wakanda. That this is like years before. But you know, the slave trade and all that. Let's really break it down. People look at why a problem that Africans have is that they look at Americans like, oh, these niggas be aggressive and shit. Y'all, the aggression, that's from the root of just being black, bro. Because if it all started in Africa, in Africa, it's not just a big kumbaya. It's tribe versus tribe, bro. Let me get this right quick, y'all. It's tribe versus tribe over there. Kind of just like how it's hood versus hood, street versus street. So don't let them fool you down that light. Not much better, chat. So don't let them try to fool you on some like, oh, y'all came over here, just got violent. Nah, the violence is that's a century-long thing. Violence has been going on when it comes to just all versions of black people. It started with the Africans back then. Africans sold. Now, this is the thing, though. It's always been a sense of loyalty because, boom, one African tribe will get into a war with another African tribe. They'll have prisoners. And them the niggas that's getting sent off on the slave trade type shit. So it's not like it was one big oppressed group that got sent out on the slave trades. Nah, it was like it was a bunch of different Africans, you know, from wars that were in Africa. You know what I mean? Extremely similar to how it is now when you look at black people from the hood and the ghetto and shit like that killing each other off. That's been going on since before niggas was even on boats. So for Njogu to come down and look at it from the point of view of, damn, they kind of set y'all up like y'all was slaves, and then niggas got free, but y'all are free in a world that hates you. Yeah, these white folks let y'all be free, but they also, as free men, limited so much. Y'all can't use these bathrooms. Y'all gotta sit in the back of the bus. Police damn near kill you, nothing happened. White man from down the street damn near kill you with a police watching, nothing happened. Shit like that. Niggas is getting hosed, shit thrown at them, lynched, all that stuff, bro. And then, boom, we gonna throw y'all in these communities, flood them bitches with drugs so y'all can out yourselves out like that. Give y'all guns because, you feel me, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all gon' it's no money over there. Like these traps, you call it a trap because it's a trap, bro. It's a mental trap as well. A lot of these niggas in these situations for years and years and years and years and years, their grandchildren gonna be like that and their grandkids gonna be like that because there's no foundation. You feel me? We coming from this terrible complex that's a project now with nothing but guns and drugs. We can't get no job because it's still, I'm talking about the racism aspect of it, bro. They ain't even accepting us. They don't even want us over here. You feel me? He's seeing it from that point of view, which is how everybody should look at it. Like, don't look at niggas like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Look at niggas like it's more a tragedy than anything. Like, damn, you feel me? Niggas done set y'all back, you know, bad. He's looking at it like, nah, I'm finna help these niggas, bro. Like we over there in Africa, like I said, some parts of Africa you either got money or you don't. The sides that got money, they got money, bro. They got money, bro. He coming from a kingdom, so he's looking at it like, bro, we got all these riches, we living good. Like, it's not violent over there. Obviously, they just had to break in, but it's no violence. Like, we kings and queens over here. These niggas is living in hell. Like, I'm finna stay back and give some of the resource. Imagine if they had a little bit of vibranium. You feel me? Niggas probably wouldn't even want to use no weapons. Just, you know, I'm not saying vibranium weapons. I'm just saying vibranium in general. You know, like, let's use some vibranium, give these niggas some better housing. You feel me? All these leaks and shit coming in and stuff. Like, we can't, like, this is the thing. You can't just look at it like, you can't just look at the drugs and the killing, bro. You got to look at all aspects of being in the ghetto. Housing, bro. Creeks everywhere. Hell yeah, it's roaches and bugs and rats in this hole because they can just get in the house. It's not a good built foundation. I'm getting into real estate now with it, but like, I'm just trying to imagine all the possibilities that could happen if vibranium, you know, was in some of these lesser populations. What good you could use, what good could be made out of having that resource? You know, that's what Njobu was thinking, right? Hold on, chat. That's how he's thinking. The king, T'Challa Daddy, kind of being stuck up and stubborn, kind of like these other Africans can be sometimes. Like, nigga, nah, these niggas like he never had a true opinion on how he feel about Black Americans, but it's like you don't care that much not to help. You feel me? You can't think that much of him if you are hearing what bro is saying and you ignoring it. Yeah, he disrespected Wakanda and the loyalty. I understand that, but
All over the planet, our people suffer because they don't have the tools to fight back. With vibranium weapons, they could overthrow every country and Wakanda could rule them all the right way.
so he was kind of trying to be on some, nah, nigga, we gotta help these niggas out so we can, like, you know, we give them some Wakanda. It'd be the what? Every black nigga in America would be a king if we gave him some Wakanda. That's how he coming. Even if we, by any means necessary. You feel me? Once again, he's from Wakanda. White people, he don't really think much of them. Like, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying it from an aspect of like, no matter what, he choosing what look like. He choosing his people over anybody. You know what I'm saying? And in his eyes, his people is whoever look like him. Black folks. In his eyes, it's whoever look like him, bro. My bad, chat. I'm trying to fix this lighting. Like, lighting is terrible. Let me turn this on. You know what I'm saying? In his eyes, my people is black people. Which is the same mindset that his son adopted.
You return home at once, or you will face the council and
he don't
inform
care.
them
He don't care
of
at
your
all.
crimes.
He drew his weapon on me.
He didn't have to do that, but he did not have to kill him.
Your father killed his own brother to save my life.
Speak nothing of this.
Bro. That scene, that Black Panther it do get the appreciation it deserves, but it's really one of the best movies of all time. Just because of the history, bro. It's the history, like. Think about it like this, chat. Hold on, let me collect my thoughts. Think about it like this. As Africans, it's like we send y'all away. And you can't look at an African in 2026 today and blame him for what Africans did in the 1700s. You know what I mean? But so the label, you can't put everybody in the same bubble, you know? But just hear me out real quick. As Africans, it's like, boom. We send y'all off. Years later, we go to where we sent y'all off. And we hating on y'all over here because we thinking y'all bums. When you, I'm speaking as Black Americans now. Y'all sent us off and left us to die. And left us to die. I'm the king of Wakanda. I sent my brother out on a mission. You go over there. You're in these bum situations. You in the ghetto. You in these terrible living. You observing the black life in America. Mind you, that's the 90s. I believe that was the 90s. That flashback, that scene. The king comes back, and you don't like what I got going on down here when you sent me off over here in the first place. And I just didn't keep my eyes closed. I observed everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, better example, chat. Better example. As Africans, we send you off. Years later, we come face to face. Africans come back to America and they hate the niggas that's already here because it's like, oh, y'all bums, y'all wasting y'all's time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the opportunities that y'all have in front of yourselves, so they hating. When Killmonger came back to Wakanda, they wasn't rocking with him. Yeah, you snuck in here, but we don't like how you talk, we don't like how you look. And it's like, nigga, I'm family. Know what I'm saying? I'm just like y'all. Y'all the ones looking at me different. Killmonger's whole plan was to go back to America. Yes, he wanted to kind of like be on some Hitler stuff. I don't even know if I can say that name. He was trying to be on that type of time. He for sure wanted to kill everybody else off. At least white people and uplift black people. We done seen him kill some black people. He killed his own girl in this movie. She was black. So it's not like this nigga ain't never killed no niggas before. But he was on some Malcolm X shit. Like, he wanted niggas to be on top of the world. You know what I mean? Because he from the hood. He not from Wakanda. He from the hood. He from Oakland. That scene was in Oakland, bro. That's where Ron Coogler from. And I just think the comparisons of that, like, nobody ever talks about that aspect of the movie. Like, Ron Coogler really snuck that in. He snuck the aspect of being sent off and then being looked down upon by the people that sent you off after they see what you've become. And it's like, nigga, first of all, we in this situation because of y'all. Second of all, it's like, it's not like we let, like, black people, it's the foundation of black people. The foundation of black people in America is built off of tragedy, bro. It's built off of tragedy. And that deep history, that dark history, is everything Killmonger and his daddy was trying to fight against, bro. They was trying to, I can't say put an end to it, but they was trying to better the situation for niggas. Albeit it was like I said, by any means necessary. They was trying to do it in aggressive ways. That's where the villainous aspect of it comes in from. But the motivation, the reason, the purpose was not evil intentions, bro. They really did have good intentions. They were just going about it in evil ways. At least Killmonger was. Black Panther, that's one of the greatest movies of all time, chat.